That's a good question. That's a very good question.
State of Maryland. So earlier we did a tour through Harlem Park, and I was talking about part of the reason why the neighborhoods and the Black Butterflies stay the way they are is because the economics don't quite make sense. So the cost of construction exceeds the appraised value of the home. And in 2019, I love telling this story, is my birthday. Senator Hayes calls me super last minute, like, Bree, I need you in Annapolis tomorrow to testify on a bill. And I'm like, okay. And even better, it's on my birthday. So I go down, testify on his bill. And then after we testify, he's like, so what else is going on? Like, anything we can write legislation on? And I was like, well, since you asked, there's this thing called the appraisal gap, and it's a huge issue. And he was like, well, then write a bill about it. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, like, write a bill. So I sat there in his office for 2 hours, just banging out, like, I had to Google, like, how to write a bill. And I banged it out, I sent it to him. He's like, okay. And I was like, wait, that's it? Like, it's that easy? So that year we didn't get it on the floor. It was too late. And then the next year was COVID. But then this year he introduced it in January, and it passed. Unanimously. So he's been so supportive of the vision. He also gave Parity a bond bill for $200,000 so that we can acquire buildings in our neighborhood. So I just wanted to give Senator Hayes a shout out and say thank you for joining us.
You guys probably know Bree a lot better than I do, because from my understanding, this is like her extended family. But you know, when I met her, I think it was in Harlem Park or somewhere like that. And you know, you meet these people in the community where you feel the energy, that they're really about doing good things in the community. Yeah. And so when she told me about our vision and what she was trying to do for Harlem Park, it was a no-brainer. And so I'm originally from Baltimore, a little neighborhood called Penn North, around Edna Whitelock Street. A lot of people know it from when the CVS burned down. But for me, like, my call to public service really started off just trying to make change in my own little neighborhood. And then, you know, as I went on to college and stuff, I realized that there was communities outside of the 4-block radius that I've ever known that was trying to do the same thing. And eventually it called me to politics. But, like, you know, it's just like the idea of a person that's working in the community to elevate it to policy that could make the type of changes. And Bree was saying, it's been written up in the BBJ, and people have been calling, like, from all over the place, like, what is this thing? What is this thing? And I'm like, you need to talk to Bree. Like, she is the, you know, the architect of the whole thing. And hopefully, especially given what the Biden and Harris administration is doing at the federal level, it's likely that they will at least dedicate about $200 million plus to this effort, which we've already identified the framework here in Maryland and how it will touch the people that's most important. So kudos.
So just my one question is, when you were trying to figure out how to write a bill, did you go to Schoolhouse Rock or no?
I'm just a bill.
And then this is his lovely wife, Jenny.
Hi, everybody. So I'm all about health and good things. So definitely good neighborhoods improve health as well.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
you're supporting my husband.
That's lovely.
Welcome. There's food. There's some food.
Yeah, it's a wrap.